Hello everybody. I'll put a video up for a while because just not really had the chance. We had not had the good weather and obviously Christmas and that. So yeah, happy Christmas. Hope you had a nice one and got all what you wanted. So I thought I'd do a little tour of the van because I did do one on the first video that I put out, but it wasn't brilliant. And I'm not going to say this one's going to be brilliant, but I hope it'll be better. And so yeah, here it is. This is Mr. Whibley. It is an Auto Trail tribute, as you can see there. T720. I think it's just over 7 meters long. Just under 3 tons with nothing in it. So we've got a decent little payload, about 500 kilo payload on it. Yeah, we got it from Choose Leisure in Canterbury, in Kent. Here, and like I say, if you are in the market for a new or used motorhome and you're in that neck of the woods, I'd definitely recommend them because they really looked after us aftermarket and all. So now, no sponsor or anything, no advertiser from, but we've used them and we found them really good. So yeah, come with a bike rack. The camera there we got added in afterwards because it didn't have it before. So yeah, no, we've got the flue for the central heating, 2 lockers, one either side, here and there, the toilet, the gas locker, the electric hookup, and you know, all the pipes, grey waste and the fresh tanks up there. We've got these wing mirror protectors added on after because, like, you know, you don't really, you know, we are quite wide and I'm only ever used to driving that, so yeah, it's a bit bigger, so I just wanted something just to protect it. Now we're very pleased with it. It's over the cab bed, as you can see, and on this side we've just got the other locker there and the fresh water intake, and we had this added on as well, a external gas pipe, so we can use the barbecues as we want. And it's got a nice size wind out awning, about 3 or 4 meters, I'd say that is. Yeah, and the drop down step and more. But as we go in, here we are. I'll shut the door to lock the traffic out. And there we are inside Mr. Whibley, and I've started the front. The cab, just a standard Fiat Ducato, sort of 15 plate, 65,000 miles when we bought it, which I thought might have been a bit high. But talking to people in the know, they said, no, it's pretty cool. You know, these engines designed to do 100,000, 200,000 miles. So yeah, it's a 6-speed manual. That's the screen that came with the part of the rear camera. That got installed by Choose, and this radio is an aftermarket radio. The one that came with it, I couldn't plug sat navs and whatnot into it, so I needed that. And yeah, it's the top over the bed here, over the cab, sorry, bed, and they're the silver screens. Put them from there. As we come back into the first living area, this is a small double, I would say. This folds out into, and the extra bits and pieces for the small double are in there, in this nice size sort of like wardrobe cupboard, and your coats and put your shoes or whatnot. We've got the table in this position for travelling because my little nephew Harley is free, who you all see on the channel regularly, I'm sure. We put his seat there so he can just, you know, use the table for, you know, drawing and playing games and whatnot. We do have plenty of overhead storage in this little area. It's 4, as you can see, 4 overhead lockers there. This one's got the electric master point, whatever, I don't know what you call it. I'm not particularly savvy when it comes to the technology, that kind of technology. And yeah, it's also got nice size bit of storage underneath there. Also on this side it has a nice size, but we've got a blow up awning in there, a drive away blow up awning there. But yeah, it makes a decent sized double. You'll be struggling to get 2 adults on, but definitely get 2 or maybe even 3 kids on there if needs be. It's a 6 berth, 4 belts, so you know it would be handy if we had another travelling belt, but you know we don't, so we've got to make do. But again, no problem. And as we come into the kitchen area, which is a nice sized kitchen area, I think, you know, for a motorhome. Again, got some nice size overhead lockers in here, 2 of them. You got a nice size fridge with a little freezer up the top, which is just right for what we need it for. A good sink, nice little work area, and this is pretty good. A little pop-up 230 volt plug, sort of like strip. Got 3 plugs there, and put that down. A 3 burner gas hob, which works brilliant. A bit dusty, but that will be cleaned before we use it again. A nice size oven, gas oven. Again, you're not going to get a turkey in there, but it will do the job. And again, as you come below here, a bit more storage here. That's obviously your isolation switches. And another nice sort of like a storage area there, which is a bit messy at the minute, but we've wintered it down, so we just, and yeah, and a cutlery drawer and TV remotes. So as we come to, oh, before that, anyone can tell me where that is, give you 10 points. I know prizes, but if you could tell me where that is. It doesn't look quite the same now. There's a lot of work done. This was probably done, that photograph's probably 2000 or 1997, you know. And as we come to the back here, we've got the other living area, which this doubles into a nice double bed. I'd say maybe queen size, maybe not quite so king size, but enough. Again, you've got 6 more overhead lockers here. We installed the TV point here because it's the only place we could, because that's where the 12 volt is and the aerial slot socket is. Again, under here you have storage from the outside lockers. There's the boiler and the water pump down there. And again, the same on this side. We've got the barbecue and bits here, bits and bobs. So that's good storage again. The bed's made by pulling this out and then pulling the cushions on the other side. I would like to have had this as a U-shape one, and if there is anyone out there that knows of companies that could turn it into a U-shape for us, please leave a comment if you you do know. And as we come down on the right hand side, decent side mirror, we come to the bathroom area, which has got a standalone separate shower unit. Bit tight, but does the job. You can't grumble really. And comes into the toilet area, which again is a bit tight, but does the job again. Storage over the window there. Nice skylight. We've got all what you'd expect. You know, it's got the Truma heating system, which I think is pretty standard. Again, we're new to this, not just motorhoming but YouTubing, so you know, I do hope this has proved interesting for you. If you do come across this video, do give us a like and a subscribe and leave a comment. And I can honestly say, if you are looking for a motorhome, maybe on the second-hand market, you know, for a first one, I would definitely give a Auto Trail Tribute a look and a consideration. It meets all. I mean, this is the T720. I believe they do some smaller ones, 4 berths, and I think there's a 2 berth, and I think there's a bigger one which has bunk beds at the sort of on the left-hand side rear, and that. So again, there's something that probably can suit everybody in the Auto Trail. So yeah, again, if you do find this video interesting, please leave a comment, like and subscribe, and hopefully we will see you in the next one in the new year. So happy New Year, everyone, and look forward to a lot of motorhoming in 2023.